I will Chrony Diana Lp8 Magnum, and this is spring air gun. It is German construction. It is about 7.5 or 8 joule, 4 and 5 millimeter pellet. I will use 3 kind of pellet, and I will shoot every pellet 3 times on chronograph, and we will see the power of this gun. First, I will use a JSB Exact. And this is a very light pellet. It is a very accurate pellet. I use it to calibrate to zero my collimators and scopes. Okay, let's test it. 3 shots with this pellet. Okay, the first shot. Shot number 1 with JSB Exact 7.68 joule. This is a very good pellet for pistols and weaker air guns. Second shot. Seven and 71 joule. And third shot. 8 and 14 joules. Okay. That was JSB Exact. This is the light version of this pellet. A good, very accurate and very good for pistols or weaker air guns. Second, I will use Excite coppa-spitzkugel. This is a German pellet. This is coppered pellet, pointed. It is heavier than normal pellet, so you can use it to destroy even battles to distance with this air gun about 10 or 15 meters. And it is quite accurate. Okay. It looks like this. Coppered pointed pellet. Okay, 3 shots with it. First shot. 7 and oh, I didn't change on my chronograph ammo. Okay, this is this one. Okay. Okay, one more time. First shot. 7 and 82 joules. Second shot. 7 and 9 joule. And third shot. 7 and 95 joule. That was Excite coppa-spitzkugel. I like this pellet. This is accurate and good penetration pellet. And the last one will be Gamo rocket destroyer. And this is the heaviest pellet of all of this pellet, which I test already. It is 62 gram pellet. And this is a pellet with steel ball on the top of it, so it is good to destroy even very hard beer bottles to distance with this airgun even 20 or 30 meters. So it is damage like BB guns, but much more farther. You can destroy it to distance 20-30 meters if you hit the bottle, and with BB you can shoot to 10, maybe 15 meters, and that's it, because they are not accurate. Okay, so let's test it. Okay, change. Okay, now first shot with Gamo rocket destroyer. It is 7 and 1 and 16 joule. Second shot. 6 and 6 joule. Third shot. 6 and 65 joule. Let's try one more with this one. Six and 98 joules. Okay, so that was it. That was JSB Exact RS, most accurate of these pellets, and lighter and very light, the lightest of these 3 pellets. This is very good for weak air guns like Diana or pistols. Second is Excite coppa-spitzkugel, a little bit heavier but very light also. This is pellet with good penetration, copperette, and accurate. I like it. And the last one was Gamo rocket destroyer. This is a pellet for damaging glass, for me mostly. There's no problem for battles in a very big distance, like 20 or even 30 meters. Okay, so thanks.